At the time of this recording, the deadline for franchise tagging players is today, and Lamar Jackson still hasn't been officially tagged yet. Well, as we all know, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens couldn't agree on a long-term extension, so now they have to decide whether to franchise tag him or not. But before we get into it, let's discuss just what a franchise tag is. So a franchise tag is when a player and the team that drafted him couldn't agree on a contract extension. And when his contract is starting to run out, they can decide whether to franchise tag him or not, which basically gives said player a one-year deal, which will equal out the average salary of the top 5 players at their position. And in Lamar's case, his tag would equal out to be about $45 million. But there's 2 types of tags. First, a non-exclusive tag, which means a player can go out and negotiate on a contract with another team, and the team that's franchise tagging him has the option to match that offer or let him walk and get 2 first-round picks from the other team in return. But an exclusive tag is where a player cannot negotiate with other teams and they just have to get franchise tagged by their team. And I think it's pretty obvious that the Ravens will use their franchise tag on Lamar, but just which type of tag will they go with? When the Ravens end up tagging Lamar, I think they'll do a non-exclusive tag because the Ravens weren't so sure that the money Lamar was asking for was his market value. And I fully and completely believe that when they hit Lamar with the non-exclusive tag, a team will for sure give him the money he's asking for. And I think a team like the Jets might end up being that team, being at the situation with Aaron Rodgers and they being unsure whether he stay with the Packers or they'll be looking to trade him. And I think the Jets will be one of the front runners to go out and sign Lamar. But what may be a surprise to some, when he get puts on the Ravens table to end up having to match the offer that Lamar has brought to them, I think it's very possible that they won't match the offer, being that the whole time with the contract extension talks with Lamar, they felt that the money he was asking for, he wasn't worth that, and they weren't willing to give him that much money. And I think if another team ends up giving him that money, I still don't feel the Ravens will feel obligated to give him that money because they didn't give it to him when he was asking for it. And I think it's very possible that Lamar Jackson won't be playing for the Ravens next year. Don't forget to check out our website at brownsportsreport.com. But that's it for this one.